Appearance on Dion's Daily Dose does not imply endorsement from or by any candidate or guest. The views, thoughts, and opinions expressed by Dion Bergeron or Dion's Daily Dose are his own and do not represent the views, thoughts, and opinions of any guest. Material and information presented is for general information purposes only. The Dion's Daily Dose name and all forms and abbreviations are the property of its owners, and its use does not imply endorsement of or opposition to any specific organization, product, or service. If you'd like to support the show, please visit our Patreon at patreon.com/Dion's Daily Dose.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Dion's Daily Dose presents Face to Face with Dion and Shawn. I'm Dion.
And I'm Shawn.
So this is weird and concerning. We got an article here that talks about how China, well, first of all, it's important to know that China has basically their version of the space shuttle. It's a reusable, quote, space plane. So it's a space shuttle that they've been using for a while. And just recently, they actually landed a mission on the far side of the moon. Why does that matter? Because we haven't been to the moon in a while. Why not? Why are we not doing now? NASA's spending a whole bunch of money trying to capture this asteroid that allegedly is worth like the entire planet. But we haven't been to the moon in quite some time because according to top NASA scientists, we've lost the technology. I don't know how you lose it, but that gets into a whole other can of worms, you know. But this article here is concerning because they suddenly released, this is the title of the article, so you can look it up if you want. It's from space.com, and the article title is, quote, China's space plane releases another mystery object into orbit. So they've done this before. China's reusable space plane has released another unknown object into Earth's orbit during its third mission. The experimental orbital plane, named Xinlong, which means divine dragon in Chinese, has been in orbit for 168 days. Space Activity Tracker Jonathan McDowell first spotted the spacecraft's recent activity on May 24th. The new object has since been cataloged as 59884, International Designator 2023-195G by the U.S. Space Force Space Domain Awareness Team, Space News reported. Quote, this object could be a sub-satellite deployment, or it could be a piece of hardware ejected prior to end of mission and deorbit. The space plane's first flight did something similar. McDowell, who is an astronomer from the Harvard-Smithsonian Center for Astrophysics, said in a post on X, formerly Twitter, will be interesting to see if the plane maneuvers or lands soon. Another possible explanation is the spaceplane released the object for proximity and recapture maneuver tests, similar to those completed during its second flight, which landed in 2022 and spanned 276 days in Earth's orbit. The reusable spaceplane is currently conducting its third mission, which launched aboard a Long March 2F rocket from the Jiuquan Satellite Launch Center on December 14, 2023. While China has maintained strict secrecy surrounding the spacecraft, a launch report suggested the mission would conduct reusable technology verification and space science experiments to provide technical support for the peaceful use of space, according to Space News. This is not the first object ejected from Xinlong during this mission. Only 4 days after its December launch, the robotic space plane placed 6 mysterious objects into Earth's orbit that appeared to emit signals. The spacecraft has also performed maneuvers to alter its orbit during this third flight. Despite the lack of images or descriptions of the spacecraft, it has been suggested that Shenlong could be similar in size and function to the U.S. Air Force's X-37B spaceplane. Both reusable spacecraft offer the potential for reduced costs and increased frequency of future missions. That's it. That's the entirety of the article. And I'm just going to say this. We're behind, man. We're falling further behind every day because what are we doing? We're having China dropping off things we don't even know what they are into our orbit that, quote, emit signals, so likely some form of small satellite that we don't know what they are. Now, I'll say this. Does Space Force know what they are? Probably. I mean, are they going to tell space.com we know what they are?
No.
Probably not. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But it's probably classified.
Yeah. So I will give that caveat, right? However, again, China's going to the dark side of the moon. Where the hell are we? There was this, quote, plan to go back to the moon in a few years ago. I haven't heard anything about that.
No.
We got Elon Musk wanting to go to Mars.
That's what I was just going to say.
Yeah.
We hear about Mars.
We hear about Mars all the time.
But you don't hear anything about the moon.
No. The only thing I heard about the moon was how we lost the technology to go to the moon. I still don't understand that statement. I genuinely don't understand that statement. But we'll see. I mean, we'll see. Keep an eye on it. That's all we can do. Monitor the situation, as they would say. And I don't know, man. China is beyond a threat as far as I'm concerned. Economically, they're catching up technologically because they steal all our stuff. And I don't know. We'll see. I certainly hope they're not, putting little nuke launching satellites up there.
That's scary.
Yeah. Or even satellites that can destroy other satellites.
Or it could be satellites to spy.
Right.
It could be a spy satellite too.
Completely possible. We don't know.
Nope.
That's the problem. We don't know. And this is the third time they've released something into the atmosphere during this mission, and we have no idea what they're doing. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
That's it for today. See you guys again real soon. God bless you. God bless Indiana. And God bless the United States of America. I hope you guys have a wonderful day.
If you'd like to support the show, please visit our Patreon at patreon.com/Dion's Daily Dose. This has been Dion's Daily Dose, hosted by Dion Bergeron. Executive producers, Shawn Holgram and Michael Beebe. Copyright 2024. Dion's Daily Dose, all rights reserved.